Over at the City Council budget hearing right now, as a Sewage and Water Board is asking for millions under the under bidding for a contract for the new substation. It comes as the embattled agency is under the microscope from the state right now, with a week since the governor's task force released its recommendations on reforms. WDSU investigative reporter Cassie Sherm just stepped out of that meeting, which is happening right now. Cassie.
Well, right now, City Council members are grilling leaders of Sewage and Water Board after an estimate for a much-needed substation to combat flooding here in the city of New Orleans was underestimated by actually more than $20 million. And Sewage and Water Board says they don't have the money for it. So now it's going to be up to City Council to decide where that money comes from and if the city will be footing the bill. Now, the original contract was estimated at $32 million, but today we're learning, because of some mistakes, and even the mayor said in a letter, the lack of qualified bidders made the actual amount more than $50 million. This money would go towards phase 1 of the project for the new substation. The council says they need more information from the board before they'll give that money to the entity. This includes paying out contractors in a timely manner.
We can disagree as to the timing of when vendors weren't paid, but the Sewage and Water Board has an historic problem of not paying its bills, which is why vendors are on a judgment list.
So does the city of
It does. You're 100% correct. The city of New Orleans is just as bad, if not worse, at not paying its bills. So they're both. Honestly, for those of you who don't know, the city of New Orleans and Sewage and Water Board are the only two entities in the entire state of Louisiana that carry more than $2 million in unpaid vendors and judgments.
Now, this isn't the only issue on the table for Sewage and Water Board. City Council members are also going to be bringing up billing concerns, something WDSU Investigates has followed extensively. On top of that, talking about the recommendations from the state's task force that took a look at Sewage and Water Board and how things were being run. And we're going to continue to follow that very closely. But guys, I'm going to go back in there and hear more on what they have to say on this topic and give you guys the latest later tonight at 4, 5, and 6. Reporting here at City Hall, I'm Cassie Sherm, WDSU Investigates.
And Cassie, as you mentioned, this comes 1 week after the state issued its report about maybe taking the agency completely away from the city and really address it from the state level. And as Cassie mentioned, some of those infrastructures in that report included infrastructure, also billing, as she mentioned, something that leaders are sparring over right now. Another major discussion is the delayed spending of $140 million in federal funds for green infrastructure projects across the city. A recent federal audit shows little was done with that money after 6 years, with the city saying the deadline to spend it is 2029. City council members will be calling for those involved with the projects to come forward and explain why there was a lack of progress and really work towards some solutions. Meanwhile, St. Bernard parish leaders are also meeting tonight on how to improve the drinking water there. The council is trying to adopt a resolution to get $5 million from the State Bond Commission to put towards things like construction, renovations, placements, all to better the water system there in the parish. Tonight's meeting